Hi guys, so just doing a few odd jobs today. First thing I'm going to do is I am doing the drop links on the Passat. They're a weird sort of drop link, they're not like the traditional, you know, where it's like a bar with two things on the end. Kind of like a C-shaped bracket, I'll show you that in a sec, but to be honest, I've already done one side and it's really easy. You know, piece of cake really, so I'm just going to take you through doing the other one. And then in the rest of this video I'm just going to be fixing a few little bits and bobs on the bike. The MOT's coming up for that soon, like maybe just over a month and a half. I was doing something the other week and now the indicator don't work, so it might just be me being an idiot, it might be that the bulbs are gone or something. But we're going to fix that and just do a few little tidy up. It needs a wash as well, so I'm going to do that because it is absolutely grafted, really dirty. So stick around, that's what I'm going to be showing you. So we're at the Passat, we've jacked it up, got it on jack stands, as you can see there, just on the front subframe. Really easy to jack up this because the clearance is absolutely ridiculous. Like the Beamer, you just get stuck going under even with like a low profile jack. This is so easy to get underneath. You literally just got jack there, jack at this side, and it's balancing. So I've already done the other drop link. So ignore the rusty arch. Like I say, this is a daily beater. You can't call it a daily if it's your only car, alright, that's the rule. So yeah, I'll take you around this Passat at some point if anyone's ever interested, because I'm not even that interested. But anyway, it's doing the job, it's getting me to and from, you know, A to B, but the drop link needs doing. So I've already done the other side. All you need to do is jack it up, support it somewhere. It's best to have both sides off at once so it's not out of alignment, and then take the wheel off, and then you get to this stage. Then all you're going to do is you're going to come in here, and there is the drop link. So it's literally this bit. Where's the camera? So it's literally just this bit, and there's a bit at the bottom, and it's a 16mm on both sides. So you literally just loosen that. Best is to get an actual spanner on it, because it's a bit awkward with the socket sometimes, until you've loosened it, and then you can get a socket on it. So literally just get a spanner, take these off, and then just put the new one on, and that is literally it. When you put it on, it might not line up properly, so it's easiest to just put both bolts in a little bit, and then you can sort of start using the thread to pull the drop link into alignment, and then you can do that. So I'm just going to do that, and then yeah, we'll be back with you, so I'll show you that. Okay, so top one's off. I've taken the nut off. I'm just going to keep the bolt in here because it just keeps it all in alignment. So I'm just going to keep it in loosely for now. I mean, I can literally pull it out, but I'm just going to leave it in while I do the bottom one. So, where is it? On camera. Jesus Christ, is that sleep? Look at that. So I'm going to do that. Same process. And yeah, then we'll take it all out. Put the new one in. Just note the orientation, so when you look at the new one it'll become a bit more apparent, but obviously you can see this one's a bit damaged, the other one was worse. I'm doing pairs because they're really cheap. So it's that way, it sits that way on the offside, so the front right hand side, driver's side if you're in the UK. And when you flip it over you'll see that there's like a huge surface, and this needs to go on the bottom because this sits on the actual anti-roll bar itself, and then the top of it, where it's a bit flatter, just sits on this arm here, the suspension arm, and just sort of links it together. So I'm just going to get a wire brush and drill, just clean these areas up just because it takes 2 seconds to do it. Quickly clean them up, and then ready to put the new one back on. 2-minute drill. See, all this is new. New parts pretty much exactly the same. Different fitting on it, different finish on it is the word I was looking for. So yeah, you can see there's the wide part there, wide part on the bottom there. So yeah, all I'm going to do is offer that back up and then fit it. 2 minutes.
get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first.
So, all cleaned up, new drop link installed. I'm sure there is probably some torque settings, but I just did it really tight. Area's cleaned up, so yeah, looks good again for the MOT. So now, just put wheel back on, drop it down. I'm not going to show you all that. We'll quickly show you around the Passat, the absolute fine wagon that this is. So, as you can see, it's got the typical sort of, I think it's like the Mark IV Golf era. They all seem to have this rust on the wings. There's like a sponge inside there somewhere that holds loads of moisture against it. This one's also got a real nice crazing on the wings, so it's really good. It's also missing a grille down there. Looks really good, really symmetrical. Got a big scratch in it there. Alloys are absolutely knackered, really corroded. VWs ran off, so they're just non-branded alloys. More rust. Not quite as bad this side, you know. But we have got the Highline spec, so we've got the wing mirror indicators, we've got the old, it's locked, excellent, we've got the old leather, heated leather interior. You can't go without heated leather, it's an essential, no matter how crap the car is, you've got to have the little luxuries. Nice and bright out today, good day for isolation. Rear parking sensors, which is actually really good, really helpful. Big old bird poo there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's absolutely trashed, but it's on like 150k. 1.9 TDI PD130. It is dead cheap to run. Like going from, Jesus Christ, going from the Beamer, which was costing me a lot in insurance, in tax, you know, even just parts, any normal parts. I mean, those drop links were 15 quid each. Like, you know, parts are so much cheaper on this. And being a student, shouldn't be really running a 3-litre straight 6 BMW, so I've got this. So I'm just gonna, it's just filled MOT the other day on the drop links and a few other little bits and bobs. I'm gonna tidy it up, get it through MOT, and then I'll probably limp it for another year or so, saving up for another car maybe, see what happens. Got my bike now to have fun, so we're just gonna jump inside, and might be today, might be a different day, gonna do a bit of work on the bike, so I'll film that as well.
Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright. They look into my soul and it sparks my life. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time. For the wrong guys, they keep telling me it's alright. How could I be so blind? I've been searching for this all my life.
So it is actually another day. I couldn't bother to do it the other day. It was quite cold actually, but now we've got a nice warm day outside. First day of enforced coronavirus lockdown. So, you know, do something productive, keep yourself happy, keep yourself active. The indicator on my Gixxer, this one in particular, has stopped working. It's really annoying. I don't know why. I did have, the other week, there was an issue with my choke, so it wasn't going on properly. It was like the cable had seized, so I replaced the cable, pretty ball ache of a job, just to get it out of the carbs. But anyway, it's a different story, I didn't film it. And I had this fairing off, and it might be me. I might have just not connected this back up, or like have not connected it very well. So we're gonna have a look. If not, I'll get a new bulb for it or something. But should be a nice, easy fix. But obviously, you know, people need to know where I'm going. That's why I haven't gone for those tiny little indicators. They're a bit smaller than the standard soap bars, but you know they're a bit smaller than normal. So I'm gonna whack that off, have a look. I'm gonna give it a wash in a bit as well because it's still got like a thick layer of dirt on it. In the meantime, my fiance is just cleaning. Is just cleaning her Mac. So this is Merlin, the Mercedes, an E220 diesel. It's been a great little chariot in the time that I've known Vesta. So only issues that it's really had is needed a bit of suspension work with, well, a car of this age really. It needed a few bits of suspension work to go through MOT, and the EGR valve was stuck, but to be honest, I actually just took that out, cleaned it with some barbecue cleaner, and it was good. It was good. So it's been quite a faithful little car. So this wheel actually doesn't look too bad. You know, a few little scabs, but then some of the other spots are not great. If you can see that there, there's a bit of rust there. It's too bright on this silver. So you can see it's bubbling quite a bit here, even back here. Big rust spot here. But I mean, that's a thing with makes of this age. They're just all like it. But you know, still look after it, keep it clean. It looks alright when it's been done up. But there's a lot of bird marks at the minute on it. You can't even see because it's too bright on the silver. Anyway, let's get to it.
I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright. They look into my soul and it sparks my life. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there? Like it was the first.
So I found the solution. I forgot to reconnect the indicator when I put it back together. So that'll be why it ain't working. So I'll just plug that back in and away we go. Fairing fell off a bit more violently than I expected. Don't usually do that. But right, let's put it back together.
Take you there.
Right, so just fixed the bike. We've snow foamed the bike and the car. Rinsed them off, just waiting for the wash buckets to fill. Just going to give them both a nice 2-bucket wash, using some Chemical Guys stuff. It's gloss works, so it's going to look real nice and glossy, and then I'm going to use some of the Auto Glim Polar Seal foam over it. So it's like you spray it out the foam cannon and then just sort of leave it on for a couple of minutes, rinse it off, and it's a real hydrophobic layer. Lasts for ages, looks really good beading wise, you know, gives you all that sort of good stuff you're looking for. So yeah, let's get to it. Please sponsor me, Monster Energy. The markers come up really nice. I put a little bit of Auto Glim Super Sheen on the tyres. I've used it on my, if you watch my engine bay detailing video, I've used it on there before. Really easy to use, and you can just spray it on the tyres when they're still a bit wet and it sort of carries it around. You still see a little bit of it drying just here on the dark side. You see the little white drops? It goes on like that, but then just gives a real nice satin finish to the tyre. You could put a few more on. I kind of just put it on a bit lazily. But yeah, she's come up alright. It's not a bad car. Does the job. The engine's pretty bulletproof as well. They'll go for ever, and they're on a timing chain, so you know we don't have anything to worry about there in that regards. Just daft little things with most Mercedes, electronics, all that sort of stuff. But you know, it is what it is for a 14-year-old car. So, but yep, little odd job ticked off, and the bike is looking superb once again. It's got its MOT coming up in 60 days. I think I've done a couple of 100 miles since last MOT, and I don't think I'm going to be doing much this summer since we're on lockdown. So yeah, barely used these tyres. I've got the Metzelers on, and I've barely put any miles on them. I'm still, you know, yeah, bit of a shame, but there you go. But bike's looking lovely once again. Ready to go tuck back away in the corner of the garage there, next to the trailer. All in all, productive couple of days. We've got a few odd jobs ticked off the list. We've done the Passats drop links, so that'll be good. And then basically we're just going to do a few little other jobs, and then it'll be ready for MOT. So the Mercedes has had a wash, bike's been fixed and washed, so all in all, pretty good going. Alright, so that's all from me. I'll see you guys in the next one.